Yes, my dear students. Yesterday in the class we discussed that number of distinct permutations. Number of permutations. Permutation is a synonym of the word arrangements. Permutations or arrangements of n distinct things. That is equal to how much, students? That is equal to factorial n. And we also saw in the last term that n factorial, yes. And we also discussed the number of permutations of total n objects, but out of that p objects are similar, q objects are similar of other kind, and r objects are similar of other kind, and there are many other things which are totally different. Then total such permutations of n objects are given by n factorial divided by p factorial, q factorial and r factorial, right. So, these two formula yesterday we discussed, and we were doing exercise 7.3, which is now in which this formula will be used. So, all the students please see the next question of discussion, probably question number 9th I think we have to do, isn't it? So, someone from the class, Aditya Bargurjar, will you read question number 9th? Please. Okay, only one part is there or any more? Yes. First part is 4 letters are used, and next part all letters are used, and next part all letters are used, but first letter is a vowel. Students, we have been given these many letters. There is a word Monday, and these letters we have been given. Total how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 letters we have available. They are asking that how many words are possible if we use only 4 letters. It means that it is just quite same like the questions before this we have done. In the same manner we can do it by fundamental principle of counting. That 4 letters are to be used means 4 places are to be filled. It means, let us write the option for every place. For first place, how many options? Out of 6 available letters, anything can be kept. 6 options. Of course, letter तो एक ही है ना. अब उसको आपने first place पे रख दिया तो next place के लिए वो थोड़ी मिलेगा आपको available. तो it is, in other words, repetition not allowed. Into next के लिए 4 option और in next के लिए 1 more less, right? Total how much it is? 360. 6 into 5, 34 is 120 into 3, 360, right. Now, they are saying all letters are used, means we have to find total permutations of these letters. Total permutations, just now we have written a formula that permutations, number of permutations of n different objects, all are different here, right, all are different. So, total answer should be factorial 6. Factorial 6 is how much? 6 into 120, yeah, 720 should be, right. That is. Now, in the next part they are asking all letters are to be used, but first letter is a vowel. No problem. I will do it by in this manner, by fundamental principle of counting. I have to fill 6 places, and I will write the option for every place. For the first place, how many options? They are saying it should be a vowel. So, vowel means 2 options for the first place. Total available letters were 6, 1 letter has been used. In the remaining, it should be 5 letters are available, 5, then 1 more less 4, then 3, then 2, right students? Correct? How much total answer? 240 is the answer. So, 240 such words will be possible, right students. So, all the students are requested to write like this minor explanation wherever it is needed. Of course, these are answer based questions. Okay. Let us move ahead towards the next question, question number 10th. Dhun Chabda, will you read question number 10th? If someone missed yesterday's class, for that student I want to tell that we are discussing today exercise 7.3 and yes, Dhun, will you read the next question, question number 10th? It seems Dhun is not there. Baladitya Kamal, will you read question number 10th? Yes,
Yes,
please.
in how many of the distinct permutations of the letters in Mississippi do the four eyes not come together?
Okay, I am writing the spelling just to check. Mississippi. Is it right? This is the spelling. Total how many letters are there? 11 total letters are there. They are asking that in how many total possible words out of these many letters do the four eyes not come together? Am I right, Baladitya? Do the four eyes not come together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, let us do like this. Let us find total permutations. Let us find, and then I will find number of permutations. Permutations bolo ya number of arrangements bolo ya number of words you can say, all are same thing. Okay. Order matters. Only important feeling is order is important here. That is number of permutations in which all four eyes are together, that I will find and then I will subtract. ठीक है ना? मैं क्या निकालूंगा? मैं निकालूंगा total possible arrangements. कैसे? अपना वो formula n factorial upon p factorial into q factorial into r factorial, because some are repetitions here. And I will find the number of permutations in which all four eyes are together. वो कैसे निकालेंगे बाद में बात करेंगे. First of all, let me write total possible permutations. It is 11 factorial divided by which ones are repeated? I's are repeated. 1, 2, 3, 4 I's. Then S are repeated. 1, 2, 3, 4. And P. Am I right? Is this right? Check please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. मैं इसको कैलकुलेट नहीं करूंगा. Calculation part I am leaving for the last step. Then number of permutations in which all the four I's are together. Together means how you have to do? You have to do like this. M is there. All four I's you have to treat it like a single letter. Okay. I have kept together and I am going to treat them like a single letter. Then S, I am using comma after S, each S, and double P, and that's it. Then total how many letters are available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Total 8. ऐसे बोल दीजिए या फिर ऐसे 11 minus 4 is 7, but 1 तो consider कर रहे हैं तो plus 1 is 8. Total 8 are letters are there. Now their total permutations will be, again apply the same formula. It will be 8 factorial divided by, this is one letter, so don't consider it like a repetition. This is one letter. These are repeats. 4 factorial into 2 p's are there, 2 factorial. Right. Now, if you subtract these two, you will get the number of words in which 4 I's are not together. So, number of words in which 4 I's are not together will be equal to, subtract 11 factorial divided by 4 factorial, 4 factorial, 2 factorial, minus 8 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 2 factorial. right? And now let us solve it. Will it be lengthy? Don't know. Lengthy होगा तो मैं आपके लिए ये छोड़ूंगा. I want to take common. 11 factorial I am reducing and bringing up to 8. How? Like this. 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 factorial I will do, divided by 4 factorial, 2 factorial as it is, and 4 factorial, yeah, minus 8 factorial upon 4 factorial 2 factorial. This is common. 8 factorial upon 4 factorial into 2 factorial common inside the bracket. 11, 10, 9 divided by 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 minus 1. Solve it. Then this will be this will be 15 into 11, 165 minus 4, 161 upon 4. Is this right, students? I think it should be right. And then you please multiply it fully and tell me what should be the answer. You can completely solve it. 8, 7, 6, 5 factorial is 120 upon 4, 3, 2, 2 into 161 upon 4. So, 4 and 2 and 8 are cancelled, 3 2s are 6 are cancelled, and 4 into 24s are, no, 3 is 30. It should be I am just doing this so that you can understand that this is not difficult. It should be done manually only. Tell me the final answer, students. Is this right answer?
Yes, sir.
अरे वाह, तो मेरी अदरवाइज मुझे अपनी कैलकुलेशन पे विश्वास नहीं है, मैं अक्सर मिस्टेक कर देता हूँ. सो यू प्लीज़, मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ कि this calculation may seem heavy, but you have to do on your own only, right? So all the students are requested to complete it, and let us move towards the next question. Someone from the last roll numbers, Vijit Balsori, will you read the next question? Question number 11 probably. Yes, Vijit, will you read the last question? Vijit, are you listening me? Seems Vijit is not there. Uma Sharma and Yasmin, any one of these two, can you read the next question? They are not listening me. It's not correct. Pravid, yes, Yasmin, will you read the next question? Question number 11th, please. Yes.
In how many ways can the letters of the word permutation be arranged in the word start with P and end with S?
Yes. Yes, students. So, it means that what are the letters? Permutations, right?
Yes, sir.
Permutations. Yeah, and this also containing various parts, right? What is the first part? Can you read, Yasmin, again? First part is?
First, words start with P and end with S.
Yes. So, they are asking in how many ways can these letters be arranged so that words start with P and end with S. Words start with P and end with S. It means that total how many these letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 है ना? Correct. Then it should be started with P and should end with S. It means that in between 10 positions are there. These are to be filled. So actually you can think like this, that out of 12 P and S has been used. Now the remaining 10 letters are to be arranged. If all are different, then direct 10 factorial. If some repeats are there, you divide by that many factorial. Final answer what it should be? 10 factorial whole divided by, any repeats are there? Don't consider, yes, don't consider P and S. What are repeats? T. Anything else? Anything else? Nothing. Okay, so this can be simplified. 10 factorial, I don't know how much it is. कोई बात नहीं, fully multiply 9, 8, 7, 720. Visible? Visible. Into 6 factorial 720 divided by 2. तो अब इसको आप multiply कर लीजिए. This part I am leaving for you people. Right? Please complete it. Hardly 1 minute to 2 minutes it may take. Please complete it and do the calculations on your own. Right? It will make you confident. One more thing, that students in this when we do evaluation, the rule is this, that this if you have written correct you will get good marks, but of course the marks are there for this calculation part also, right. So how to solve the calculation? The rule is this, sometimes calculation is too difficult to solve manually. That time it comes really huge quantity, that time you have to leave as it is and there will be full marks for that. But sometimes, most of the times, this calculation can be solved manually easily. Easily means 1 or 2 minutes it will take, but in those times you must solve it completely and you should find the answer. Okay. For now you can see the answer in the answer sheet. In answer sheet, if calculation is given, it means you also have to solve properly up to the last step. Right, students? Let us move ahead. What is the next part, Yasmin? Second part? Second part is vowels are all together. Let us write separately the vowels. E we have U, A, I, O. Okay. Then I will write consonants P, then R, then M, then T, then N, then S. No problem. Then number of possible permutations are, what can be done, that let us consider all these vowels as a single letter. Let us consider them as a single letter. Then I have not used here comma. Then how many total letters, if I count it as 1, how many total letters will be available? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 letters, 8 factorial. Divided by any repeat, 2 T's are repeated, divide by 2 factorial. That is, but these 5 letters may not start necessarily with E, right. They all are together, but internally also they can be arranged in many ways. In how many ways they can be arranged? In how many ways these can be arranged mutually? All vowels keep together. 5 factorial, because these are 5 letters. So 5 factorial, and because I have to do both works at a time, so I have to multiply into 5 factorial, right. And this also can be calculated easily. 8 factorial upon 2 factorial means 2, into 5 factorial means 120, 8 factorial into 60, 8 factorial, you expand completely and get your answer. All the students मैंने जिस तरह से इसको blank इसको आपके लिए छोड़ दिया है, आप इस पे dash मत लगाइएगा, खुद से please find out the calculation and please complete up to the last step, right. One more part is there. Somebody read, Yogit Sharma, will you read the next part, third part of the same question? Yogit? Some people are present in this video meeting but not responding, it means they are not listening me, not there. Sanvi Anand, will you read the third part? Please, Sanvi.
There are always
Yes, Sanvi.
there
Yes, Sanvi. Switch on your mic and respond. Sanvi?
there are always four letters between P and S.
There are 4 letters between P and S. Let us try to understand. It means that P is there and 4 letters are there in between. 4 plus 2, 6. Total were there 12. So, remaining 6 more letters are to be kept somewhere. Right? Correct, students? P and S have been used. You think like this, that remaining 10 letters are to be arranged. So, how many arrangements will be there, students? Remaining 10 letters if I talk about. 10 factorial divided by repetitions, only 2 T's are repeated, 2 factorial. But this is not yet completed. Into, you see whether it is correct to write P on first position and S keeping a gap of 4 positions after that. No, it is not given in question. P may not be there necessarily on first position. Okay. Let us think in this way, that S may not be necessarily here, S can be here also, S can be here also. Automatically P also will get shifted. If S is here, P will be here, 4 ka gap rahega in between. So, let us count that how many positions S can take. 1, S can be here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 positions S can take. P की काउंट करने की जरूरत नहीं, P भी शिफ्ट होता जाएगा. तो टोटल 7 से और मल्टीप्लाई करना है. राइट? इज इट कंप्लीट हियर?
सर P और S पोजीशन इंटरचेंज तो कर सकते हैं ना?
यस. एक चीज और, जैसा कि प्रवेद ने कहा कि इट इज गिवन दैट 4 लेटर्स शुड बी देयर बिटवीन P एंड S, लेकिन ये नहीं गिवन है दैट P शुड बी फर्स्ट एंड देन S शुड कम. राइट? S also should be first and then 4 letters and then P may come. So, just double into 2 more, right, into 2 more. This can be simplified, 2 factorial and 2 both are same things, and 10 factorial into 7. This you please calculate and match your answer, right. So, have you written, have you calculated, students? If anyone has calculated and completed, can say yes, yes sir, written. I can understand that sometimes it is not possible to complete simultaneously with the classwork. No problem, take your time, complete it, and we are moving towards the next topic, and the next topic is combinations, and that NCR formula that we discussed, that formula we will use and we will learn some more things. Let us revise what was that NCR formula, all the students. Let us see. Of course, we discussed this thing in the beginning. Combinations. Suppose there are total n objects, and I have to pick r objects, right. To pick बोलूं या to select बोलूं, right. Number of ways of selecting r objects out of n, this is given by a symbol NCR, right. And sometimes, because here when you type it, we have to type in superscript, this we have to type in subscript, so bit inconvenient. Sometimes we write like this also, right. If you type, this is bit easy, even in chat message also you can type it easily, this will take time. and this is given by the formula n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial, right. Only this formula we saw in the beginning. Let us see some more things. Let us, one note is there that NCR is same as NC n minus r, right. Can be put very easily, because NC n minus r, if you calculate by this formula, it will come n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into n minus r factorial, and n cancelled, and this will be n factorial upon n minus r whole factorial into r factorial. This is same as NCR, right. So, it can be proved easily that NC n minus r is same as NCR, right. What are the implications of this? Where these things, this fact can be used at many places. For example, if you want to calculate 10C9, if you want to calculate 10C9, तो क्या करना है? Don't expand fully. It can be calculated like 10C 10 minus 9 it will be, means 10C1 it will be, and 10C1 is easy to calculate, right, correct. This is one more note. Let us see, this I should discuss first actually, no problem. Now let us see note, one more note, that NCR formula we have seen, this is NCR formula. On this basis I can calculate NC0, right. Let us calculate NC0, and then this value we will keep remember. NC0 will be equal to n factorial upon 0 factorial into n minus 0 factorial. This get cancelled. How much is 0 factorial, students? What is the value of 0 factorial? 0 factorial is 1, right. We have assigned separately, if you remember yesterday. This is 1. NC0 is 1. Keep in mind, right. Then let us calculate NC1, n factorial upon 1 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. 1 factorial is 1. To simplify this, n factorial I will write n into n minus 1 factorial whole upon n minus 1 factorial. This get cancelled and it becomes equal to n, right. This also is a standard formula, that NC1 value is always n. NC1 is always n. NC0 is always 1. Let us calculate NC2. NC2 will be n factorial divided by 2 factorial into n minus 2 whole factorial. Then let us simplify. N factorial I will reduce, and I can write it n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 whole factorial divided by 2 factorial into n minus 2 whole factorial. N minus 2 factorial get cancelled, and here we get the formula for NC2. NC2 is equal to n factorial n into n minus 1 whole upon 2 factorial. This also keep in mind. And there is a pattern, students. I hope you should be able to guess the formula for NC3. Right? Let us see. If you have doubt, NC3 will be n factorial upon 3 factorial into n minus 3 whole factorial. So, this will be n, I will simplify, n minus 1, n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial into n minus 3 factorial. N minus 3 factorial get cancelled. Manvesh Thakur has raised hand. Manvesh, you want to say something? By mistake. Okay. NC3 equals to n minus 1, n minus 2 whole divided by factorial 3. So, are you watching a trend here? Yes, there is a pattern, students. Now, can you guess what should be the value of NC4? Any one of you? What should be the value of NC4? Can someone tell?
n minus 1 and minus 2.
absolutely this will be the value of, correct, numerator will contain 4 factors starting from n up to n minus 3 it will go, 1 less है ना, 4 है तो उधर 3 तक जाएगा, divided by 4 factorial. So I don't think that it is too difficult to make a guess. You can think like this and you can complete it. NCN or find out कर लेते हैं. NCN, if you find as per the formula, it will be n factorial divided by n minus n factorial into n factorial. It will be 1. NCN is 1, right, students? This is one more thing, that NC1, NC0, NC2, these we denote like this also. NC0 we denote by C0 also, because n to same hai. Once the context is same, n is same. So sometimes we don't write n. We use like this also. NC1 we denote by C1, NC2 we denote by C2. Like this also we sometimes we write. Okay. So this was note number 2. Now let us see next note, and that also is useful. So this I was telling in note 1 that 10C9 if you want to calculate, it can be calculated like 10C 10 minus 9 means 1. And how much is 10C1? How much is 10C1? 10. We have seen just now. NC1 is n. So 10C1 is 10. Similarly, if you want to calculate 10C8, it can be calculated like 10C2, because there is a formula NCR is equal to NCN minus R. So 10C2 and 10C2 अभी जो हमने फॉर्मूले लिखे हैं उसके हेल्प से 10 into 9 upon 2 factorial, right? So easily you can calculate. So this note 2 में जो हमने फॉर्मूले लिखे हैं वो हमारे लिए बेहद इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, बहुत काम के हैं. Let us see note 3. This note says that if NCR is equal to NCK, then it may have 2 meanings. Then what 2 meanings? Then either R is equal to K, or right, or kind of this kind of case can be there, that this K may be equal to n minus R, or R equal to n minus K, which means R plus K equal to n, right. So it can be it can have 2 meanings. If NCR is equal to NCK, either R can be equal to K directly, or R can be equal to n minus K, like this, right. So please understand it, and I think now we are ready to discuss our next exercise. So all the students are requested to please see the next exercise, which is exercise 7.4 perhaps. I hope it should be visible to you people on your screen. Students, can you see the book, students? On your screen, is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 7.4 exercise, please see in your notebooks, textbooks and notebooks, please see. First question is on the same thing which we are discussing, that if NC8 is equal to NC2, if NC8 is equal to NC2, then find NC2. Then we have to find out NC2. So what should we do, students? How to begin? Students, how to begin? Yes. Bilkul. Just now that note 3 we have written that NC8 is equal to NC2. It means that it means either 8 equals to 2, which is absurd. So the other meaning only will be there, that n will be equal to 8 plus 2. Okay. Of course, you can expand also both the things and you can get n, but that will be unnecessarily time taking. This is best. n is 10. Now you can find NC2. NC2 is 10C2. 10C2, just now we have written a formula that NC2, students, use the formula. NC2 is equal to n minus 1 whole upon 2 factorial. Right? वो NCR वाला पूरा फॉर्मूला मत यूज करना, ये सिंप्लीफाइड वाला है, ये यूज करते हैं. 10C2 will be 10 into 10 minus 1 is 9 whole upon 2 factorial. 2 factorial means 2. 90 upon 2, 45. Is this right, students? Yes, I hope it should be right. Now let us move towards the next question, question number 2. Someone from the class, please read the next question. Pranjal Nahar, will you read the next question, question number 2? Please.
Determine n is
Hmm.
2n/3 ratio n/3 is equal to 12/1.
Okay. Thank you, Pranjal. So this ratio is given, this equation is given, and I have to find out the value of n. So let us bring in form of fraction. 2nc3 upon nc3 will be equal to 12 upon 1. Let us apply NCR formula and expand both numerator and denominator. Let us apply NCR formula. This will become 2n factorial divided by 3 factorial into 2n minus 3 whole factorial whole upon n factorial upon 3 factorial into n minus 3 whole factorial is equal to 12 upon 1. Right. 2n, keep in mind, you people are very learned people, you must be aware that 2n factorial is not 2 into n factorial. So do not cancel n factorial and n factorial. Actually, it is 2n whole factorial, right? 2n into 2n minus 1 into dot 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 up to 1. So that is 3 factorial can be cancelled easily. Let me simplify these two things. For that, I will write this 2n factorial as 2n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into 2n minus 3 whole factorial divided by 2n minus 3 whole factorial whole upon denominator. Also let us simplify in the similar manner. Denominator n factorial, I will write n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 whole factorial divided by n minus 3 whole factorial is equal to 12 upon 1. Here n minus 3 factorial get cancelled, 2n minus 3 factorial also becomes cancelled. Anything more can be simplified? Anything more cancelled? Yes, n. N also gets cancelled. Okay. N should be non-zero. है ना? Cancellation can be done if the number is non-zero. Okay. Then what more? Here also I can take 2 common, and then n minus 1 will also get cancelled. Let us simplify it. 2 into 2n minus 1 into 2 common into n minus 1 whole upon n minus 1 into n minus 2 is equal to 12. So I think n minus 1 becomes cancelled. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 3s are 12, and this becomes 2n minus 1 is equal to 3n minus 6, and exchange the sides. 5, n equals to 5. Is this, students? Check. Check please. Check, check students, everyone. Is this right or not? I feel it should be right. So all the students, please complete it. So here we conclude our this class. Thank you for